Well, hello. This is going to be one of my first videos on English. Sorry, I'm a English teacher, so I'm gonna do a lot of cuts here because I'm learning at the same time that I'm teaching. So this video is going to be about my collection, about the records that I have of the Beatles, right? Because many of my friends, or I mean the people who know me, know that I'm a Beatles fan. So we're going to start with the Beatles. With the Beatles is the favorite the favorite album from my dad, from my father. And John Lennon once said that the Beatles sound, the original Beatles sound, it's on this record. So when I listen to this album, it's always remind to my dad, and it's filled with a lot of lovely songs. Like maybe my favorite here, it can be a lot, you know. It's like You Really Got a Hold on Me, even it's a cover, but it's amazing. And All My Loving, it's the favorite one from my father. And All I Gotta Do, Deal That Was You, is really special for me. Double in Her Heart, Please Mr. Postman, Double in Her Heart, it's really amazing track. And this issues of this remaster from 2009 are special because when they released these compilations were with a mini documentary on video when you put it on your notebook or your PC, and then I do like a flip, because there are records that are not really interesting for me, like Please Please Me, for example. Here they put it like a ver, ¿cómo era que le habían puesto acá? Por favor, yo. Cuando en realidad la traducción sería compláceme, ¿no? Please Please Me. Y después I skip it to For Sale. So I skip it Please Please Me and A Hard Day's Night. A Hard Day's Night has a lot of great tracks on it, but For Sale to me is a really special one, because maybe it's because his lot of sad lyrics that I'm really attached to, because you have maybe to begin, No Reply, I'm a Loser, Babies in Black, and then you have A Follow the Sun, it's beautiful, and 8 Days a Week, it's an anthem of them. Every Little Thing, I love that song. Don't Want to Spot Bother, another sad country of them, and What You Doing. There are pretty, to me, alas, bad tracks like Mr. Moonlight, or maybe Honey Don't from Ringo Starr, but it's a special one for me. I was going to sell it, I'm not going to lie, but nowadays this is really expensive, so I'm gonna keep it for the rest of my life, or maybe one night, maybe under pressure economically, I will sell it. So then we are in the interesting area, because I have the Beatles on a plastic bag, because I have a story with this record. I can say that I gave it to a girl that I liked a bunch of time past years, and then I realized that it was really a bad idea, because it's actually my favorite record. maybe with Session Puppets, Revolver, or the White Album, or Abbey Road, it's the best one. Because maybe Help, it's como le decimos acá, está quemadísimo. It's really really radio song, but then you have The Night Before, you got To Hide Your Love Away, of this story that it could be a song about Brian Epstein. Then you have I Need You, that's one of my favorite tracks on the record. Another Girl, that maybe it's one of the flaws on the record. You're Gonna Lose That Girl is the favorite track from my father. Ticket to Ride, one of my favorite songs of my entire life. Acting Naturally is one of the songs of Ringo Starr that really amaze me, because even though it's Ringo, it's the lyrics are beautiful, and It's Only Love is one of the best songs ever. Yeah, la Charlie García versión, la de Demasiado Ego en vivo, está muy buena también. You Like Me Too Much, Tell Me What You See, I've Just Seen the Face, amazing song. Yesterday, This Is Miss Lizzy. There are beautiful tracks here, and you have the movie, the film is pretty bad. It's an awful movie, but the record, it's, I mean, I don't know how to put it in words. So, next record, it's Rubber Soul. That many of people, this is like the best record ever on the entire history of the Beatles and even of the music. But the problem with this record is that there's a lot of songs that I like, but also there's a lot of songs, or plenty of songs, that I don't like. They are not my cup of tea. I'm not a fan, because you have Think for Yourself, maybe, What Goes On, really. Then you have Wait. Then you have If I Needed Someone. And then the worst of all, the worst of all, it's What Goes On, but Run for Your Life. If I Keep It, Drive My Car, Norwegian Good, the masterpiece of the album, and the other masterpiece, Nowhere Man, The Word, Michelle, Girl, I'm Looking Through You, In My Life. I will rewind. This is the masterpiece of this record, In My Life. These are the tracks of the album that made the record actually good and make a difference on the rest of the previous albums that are poorly, I mean, in a lyric way, you know. And then, well, we have this. I have no doubts about it. It's a new era on the entire world, before and after of the Beatles. Not just the Beatles, it's of society. And I mean, this starts to express the stress on the Beatles, the pressure of the musical industry on over them. And then you have all this weird, because if it's, I always think about the people that maybe bought Rubber Soul and heard the record, the track Norwegian Good, and that it was like, what is this? This sounds weird. And then they found like Love You Too, the third track on Revolver, and then at the ending is Tomorrow Never Knows. It's like, this are not the Beatles anymore. So it's really, I love this album, and this year I start to love even more this record, because I have to say it, I hate Eleanor Rigby, because I'm tired of it. I knock it. So Yellow Submarine, I always hated that song. And another one, Good Day Station. It's a stupid song for me. Then the rest of the album is a masterpiece, and I have nothing against this record. I have a t-shirt. I can always listen every day because it's a masterpiece. Then I said that Help is one of my favorite albums, but Magical Mystery Tour, when appears on my mind, I always say no. This is my favorite album because this record. I mean, you have Magical Mystery Tour. You have The Fall on the Hill. The Fall on the Hill. You have Flying. That's the only like lazy track on the album. Then you have Blue Jay Way. It's the darkest before Revolution 9. It's the darkest and gloomy and weird track of the entire discography of the Beatles. Then you have Your Mother Should Know, I'm the Worst. Maybe it's the best track between Across the Universe and Helter Skelter from the Beatles. And Hello Goodbye, Strawberry Fields Forever, Penny Lane, Baby You're a Rich Man, and All You Need Is Love. This record, it's a madness. It's beautiful where you see it. It's and maybe the movie it's trash because it's a TV movie. It's a cheap movie, but the album it's a madness, and I love it. I have it here on DVD. Obviously, it's a bootleg. And I know that right now it's already on Blu-ray, but I'm happy with it. I'm not interested on having a special edition and original version of the movie because the record it's the most important thing, and maybe the videos of the song are the important part for me. And then we have this record that maybe you find weird, but I recently bought it because there was a lot of time that I was like I couldn't find it on his special edition, the anniversary edition of 2007, and it's, what can I say? This is the best record of the entire history of the music. There are a lot of people, I don't know how to say in English, melomanos, that said this is not, and they say that this is the best. But come on. Sgt. Pepper's, with a little help from my friends, Losing the Sky with Diamonds, Getting Better, Fixing a Hole, She's Leaving Home, Being for the Benefit for Mysticite, sorry, Within You Without You, When I'm 64, Lovely Rita, Good Morning, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Reprise, and A Day in the Life that maybe I've always forgot, because the thing that happens to me with the Beatles is that I always keep going with the records, and I was like, oh no, but this is the best track of them, and it's amazing. And this is a British release because it has a section that really it makes me love it more. That you have all the names of the people on the cover art. Satanic record, like Christian people say. And you have this car. Forgive me for my poor lighting on my video. I know that I'm an audiovisual man, but on this thing of YouTube, I'm an app for content creator. So then we have the White Album. I don't know if you can see the Beatles here now, clearly not, but Well, the Beatles. It's a double album. You got all the faces here. And what can I say? I have a long story with this album. It cost me a lot to love this album because I always stick with the same tracks like Blackbird, Helter Skelter, maybe Birthday, I don't know, I Will. Then you have the silly ones, the forgettable ones, like Well Honey Pie or The Continuing Story of Bungle Bill. But right now I even love Revolution 9. Can you imagine? And not in a performative way. I really love the idea of the chaos of that year because it reflects all the violence, the nonsense, and even can be on this year. So then you have to remind that this is before Abbey Road. So I love this album. I love it. So I'm here. I had my ticket when I saw Paul McCartney on 2016 with my father, and I love it. I loved it. I had the opportunity to see the rooftop concert on IMAX. I was almost crying, and I love because it has Two of Us, Dick Pony, Across the Universe, one of the masterpieces of them. Let It Be, I Got a Feeling, Get Back, For Your Blue. Maybe there are some tracks that are like demos or like they're nonsense, like Dig It, or maybe Maggie May is one of those tracks, or I have in mind that I hate them because they are so like so heavy to hear and it gets me tired. And then at the end, like the final song, we had I Wrote. Everyone has have this on the library, and this I went with a friend to listen to this album on the CHARLY thing. I don't know how to say it in English, en los parlantes holofónicos, que es un choreo, and it's amazing. I always hear it, and it's like a mix with melancholy, nostalgia, and it's I Want You, She's So Heavy. It's like you can make your last album and have something. Here Comes the Sun, I Want You, She's So Heavy, Oh Darling, You Never Give Me Your Money, and all this medley thing, and with the last quote at the end of the end. And maybe I was always against Come Together. It never amazed me, but I don't know. I love this album, and because it's like an astral journey for me, and so I have all of this, and the only one that I have that it's a solo album is the only that I care for. It's the special edition of Plastic Ono Band, the first John Lennon solo album, if you don't count it, the experimental ones with Yoko Ono. And I started to appreciate it more this year. So I bought it because the mix of Jules Martin, I think it's him, it's amazing, and for me it reflects the really sad situation that was John going through, not just because it's split out of the band. It was a lot of emotions. It was like he was drowning in his own situation, not just like people making memes or jokes about mommy issues. It was a lot of confusion, crisis of faith, crisis of friendship, loyalty. That maybe he realized that at one point the Beatles were used to make a movement that was all a scenario to make a movement that it didn't serve to something special, just to a superficial thing. Maybe yes, to do art, but at the same time was use it for a political movement that he wasn't agree with it. And to me, this is the most important solo album of all of them. You can have Band on the Run, but this is really like it had soul, had heart on it, and it makes me cry. It makes me really, when I'm on my own, I always listen to it, to the lyrics, the conscious that he always had, and it's beautiful, and had some of the singles of that era also remastered. So this is my whole collection. The next one is going to be about maybe Michael Jackson, o capaz de Charly García en español, obviamente, porque no lo voy a hacer en inglés. Así que thank you so much for watching my video, and see you next time.